Well, I've been very sort of unorthodox about Web3 and crypto over the last few years, purely because as somebody who does lots of guest lecturing on blockchain, what the audience and the masses out there don't realize that crypto and Web3 are based on the blockchain technology, which is a foundation technology often described as 3Ts: trust, transparency, and traceability. You're absolutely right. I think with the emergence of NFTs and tokens, we've had a really sort of bad press on them, but crypto is back. I think we've had lots of bad examples of the major sporting properties around the world actually signing some really poor deals. Perhaps they didn't do enough of the due diligence, but I think the emergence of the crypto partnerships back in the sports industry with the likes of Juventus, Barcelona and Arsenal, who actually today understand a lot more about what Web3 and crypto are about the fact that the digital currency, the stable coins, the whole technology around it is here to stay. And I often talk about the fact that crypto and Web3 isn't all about Bitcoin, isn't all about speculative trading. It's actually a lot more than that. And, we are seeing a change, not necessarily in terms of the pricing of stable coins, but also in terms of the understanding of what crypto and Web3 are all about. I think what people don't realize often is that Web3 is also about the creators economy.
Exactly.
And the one important
and participation, I guess,
participation.
as well, right?
As somebody who's involved in the world of investment, tech, sports, AI, Web3, I often talk about the fact that the end user, your sort of consumer, also ought to be treated in a much more democratic way. And I think this is where Web3 comes in. And if you look at what Animoca Brands and Yatsu have been talking about over the last 10 years, is that so creators economy and the end users, which in sports are fans, but in business are consumers, also ought to be rewarded fairly, because historically, the users have always been exploited by the major brands, by the even sporting properties, whereas Web3 is actually enabling them in a very democratic way to benefit, not just with perks and benefits, but also financially too.